All right, Jess, welcome to the MCG race car.
Thanks for having me.
You're the first victim of the Meet the Staff MCG series where, in all honesty, we've ripped this off Jerry Seinfeld and that other chubby fellow with the Carpool
So we have to start doing some.
So I did just say your name is Jess, but tell us who you are.
Jess Jorgenson, or Jessica Jorgenson. New BDM for MCG.
Looking after the Sydney region.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've got some random questions to ask you here. What was the worst job you've ever had?
Oh, worst job. I've only had 3 jobs in my life, and I'm kind of a bit of a square. I've always liked them. Worst job would have to be when my husband said if I wanted a white picket fence, I had to dig the holes myself.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
Not actual work related, but yeah, I was trying to dig holes, and I was pregnant at the time, and I only think I've dug 3 holes. So other than that, we have half of a white picket fence still. Worst job.
Tell us about your job at MCG. What's the most challenging
Thing about it? I guess being a salesperson, we like to add value to when I'm speaking to a professional person. So just finding out their pain points, getting someone to open up to us, I guess, and tell us so that we can make our products suit what they're after and basically work with them. So it's not a challenge, it's just something that I've got to open those pathways of communication with a new client and establish that relationship, I guess.
What about most rewarding?
Most rewarding? Oh, definitely this, Mike.
Your time in the MCG race car.
Yeah, no, it's been good. I guess the last couple of jobs I've had, I've come from a media background, working in the building industry, so I've been able to take the knowledge that I've got and implement it into this. So I'm enjoying learning something new, actually. It's taken me on a different pathway.
Well, that's good. Now, what about your hero? Who would you say your hero is?
That would have to be my grandfather, who just passed away.
Oh.
I have a gorilla. He was my silverback gorilla, and he's just loved his wife, loved his family, true man of ethics, everything about him. I still feel his presence, so he'd be my hero.
Well, that's very cool, and I was about to sort of think of a joke for whoever you came up with, but you've kind of ruined that segment.
Tell me.
No, I don't think it's appropriate. All right, so if you could have 3 people to dinner, living or dead, this is a cliched question, right? But I'm going to hit you with it. What have we got?
Okay, living or dead? The Rock.
Yep, good.
Yeah, The Rock. Eminem.
Right. Have a lot in common, maybe. I don't know.
And another person. God, you've got me thinking. Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe. Wonder what they'd talk about.
I have no idea, but it'd be interesting.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you? And I'll put a little asterisk that you're happy to share on camera and social media.
I know what the most embarrassing thing was, but I don't think I'll share that one.
Right.
On camera, most embarrassing thing. Embarrassing. Oh God, I'm just trying to think. What have I done?
You've had no dodgy jobs and you've never embarrassed yourself. This is a stitch up.
I don't know. I think a lot of my friends could say I'm just embarrassed. Oh, actually, for my 40th birthday, it was actually a friend's wedding. We went away for a weekend, and I was drinking, and I thought that I could fit into a child's high chair.
Right.
And it was like an IKEA high chair, and when I put my legs in there, it made this suction noise. And I got stuck that bad that I had to have my husband and 2 guys actually try and lubricate me out of this thing, and it took them a good 45 minutes. We actually thought I had to be cut out, and then I had big black bruises around my thighs for the next 2 weeks. It was very embarrassing, actually, and it's all caught on film.
So you couldn't you couldn't think of anything, and you're like, oh yeah, there was that time I had to be lubricated out of a kid's chair.
Yeah, it was pretty good, actually. It was boring. We'd gone back for the after party, and everyone was just quiet in the house, and we're all sharing a home, and I just saw it at the corner of my eye, and I thought, I bet I can get in that, and I could not. And when I tipped forward, because I was short, I couldn't actually stand up either, so I sort of flipped forward and then I couldn't stand back up. So it wasn't one of my greatest moments, but it's definitely one of my funniest.
Leads me to another question. What is the weirdest thing you think about you? What is the weirdest thing about you?
The weirdest thing about me. The weirdest thing about me.
I feel like I've got an answer.
Go, tell me.
Well, the fact that you calorie count everything to within an inch of its life.
Yeah, at the moment doing the bodybuilding comp. I think like just being so disciplined, that's not always me, but I can switch from being obviously a party animal to a very, very disciplined, straight down the line just when needed. So for the last 18 months, I've been very, very disciplined, and I'm enjoying it. I've got a nice side, nice change.
And you've got your pro card now, right?
I did, yeah. So I'm the newest Australian bikini professional athlete for the Natural Bodybuilding Federation.
We have so much in common. Me too. Samesies. No, I have the approximate body fat percentage of a pork scratching. What do you pretend? What do you hate that you pretend to love?
What do I hate? Oh, that I pretend to love.
I mean, this is awkward, but I know you've got kids, right?
Family?
That goes with it. Goes with the territory.
I'm pretty straight. Like if I don't like something, my husband will say, "Oh yeah, you like that?" My voice will go up high. So I'm a bit of a wear my face on my face. I can't hide things. Right. So I'm a bit of a true person. So that'd be a hard one for me.
No poker face.
Yeah, not really.
Now, I sometimes say in presentations that, like what we do, we're not saving babies, right? Like that would be great, but I'm not clever enough, and no one's going to let me near a scalpel. But what do you think it is that you do or that we do at MCG that is like our kind of equivalent? What do we do to help people that you can kind of be proud of? Yeah,
I think, learning a new product, knowledge is power, and people want to save money. So when I've gone and met with a business, and especially when like I get to meet them, they get to trust me, but when I actually go that one step further and help a client understand how they've just saved money, or how their property manager or their accountants just helped them save money, they're thankful, and you've made their day. And that's the best power or knowledge you could give anyone. And I think that's the point of difference. We do different, and I think that's what we add to them.
I think that's a fantastic answer and a good reason to get out of bed in the morning.
Yeah.
Jess, thank you for joining me in the MCG race car.
Oh, no, thank you for having me, Mike.
It's been a pleasure.
For more information, visit our website at mcgqs.com.au.